What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Cardano ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses $600 million according to CoinGecko. Cardano's Begin wallet users can now access market analysis for ADA and Bitcoin directly on Begin, powered by Fluxpoint Studios. NBX partners with Globitex, the firm behind NextDesk and NextPay, with over $10 billion transacted to build Norway's strongest digital asset neobank, or an online bank, an up-and-coming bank, providing smoother payments, fast euro settlements, easier fiat to crypto transfers, and stronger European compliance and licenses. Beyond that, NBX also says its crypto expertise, combined with NextPay's transactional banking services, marks the start of a digital asset neobank and enables combining NBX's role as the exclusive issuer of USDM with traditional payment rails from Globitex. So in a nutshell, this is fantastic. It's going to cross-pollinate so much growth to the Cardano native tokens, in particular issuing USDM. USDM could get really supercharged from this partnership. Tokyo launches CardanoKit, its open source Swift native library to empower developers to integrate Cardano blockchain into iOS, tvOS, and watchOS applications. So this unlocks better, higher quality native applications and new use cases via its simplified high-level API, abstracting complex blockchain interactions. So this is great because it's open source, Swift native, really purpose-built for iOS, tvOS, watchOS, and this is going to benefit developers for an easier developing experience, but also the users as well. So this is a win-win. Fantastic to see good tools to empower developers to unleash Cardano. Cardano's Begin wallet features its high-yield stablecoins powered by Liquid Labs, Cardano's largest lending protocol. Users can easily lend USDA, USDM, IUSD, DJET, USDC, and USDT all directly within Begin wallet and earn up to 23% APY. So some great yield opportunities with Begin wallet. Bloomberg Intelligence raises Grayscale's Cardano ETF approval odds to 90%. Yes, this is definitely the highlight of today. And I gotta say that they also predict that the SEC views Cardano as a commodity. And so Cardano is looking really good. Fantastic. So up close we can see Cardano, Grayscale, likely yes, commodity, and then that whopping 90%. So good stuff. We know that there's something like 72 plus ETFs pending approval by the SEC. We got the rest of the clips with David Gokhshtein. Big shout out to David. Charles Hoskinson says JP Morgan has already trademarked a stablecoin. Banks are going to come in. The Magnificent Seven, Amazon, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Meta, Nvidia, and Tesla will likely come in. And then suddenly you'll have $100 billion to $500 billion in stablecoins minted in these treasuries. Charles says stablecoins are a huge solution for businesses disrupting commercial banking. Would you rather put your money in non-FDIC insured accounts with 0% interest, or would you rather buy a stablecoin where you have custody, it's fully reserved, and potentially pays you yield with 24/7 access? It's evident that stablecoins are really going to benefit so many small businesses, Mag 7, right? Web 2 companies, Fortune 500 companies. Charles says the Genius Act dollarizes the developing world, but also the entire world. Right now, there's about $243 billion in stablecoins and 180 million transactions per month. There's probably going to be $1 trillion worth of stablecoins by 2030, and that's just natural growth. And I'm pretty sure Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has been saying the same thing about the rate of growth in this industry. Charles says we want Bitcoin DeFi in the Cardano ecosystem. We don't have a foundation to be the first money in. The fallback is the treasury. Bitcoiners will see these efforts as a sign of good faith, and they'll see the $50 million of Bitcoin on Cardano generating yield, and they will participate as well. Then $50 million turns to $500 million, turns to $5 billion. And he finished off saying that at that point, we can get TVL numbers close to Solana, potentially larger than Solana. Someone has to be first money in though, and typically that's been foundations. So this is our way to replace it if foundations are unwilling. Charles says if we have $1 billion of buying power, we should probably create some yield, especially if people keep saying Cardano DeFi needs more TVL, users, yield products, and transactions. Okay, let's do that. It's so simple. I agree with him. Let's just get some supercharging going on. Let's start seeding those investments in, get the priming going on. Charles says by having an active treasury, it means we can do equity investments in key things, partnership development, and strategic investments in other blockchain ecosystems. Charles says, I got a very important, massive podcast that I'm going to be on. I think we're filming in the next few days. I can't say who it is, but I think a lot of people know him and like him, especially military people. And we'll see again a post regarding that. But Cardano Foundation did announce Cardano Summit 2025, this time in Berlin, in Germany, November 12th and 13th. And so, going to celebrate Cardano, explore the future of enterprise blockchain. And so early access registration for news and updates and tickets. You guys can check it out. Everything's linked below. Charles says the interview lasted over 5 hours. I think it was one of the best I ever did. So we don't know right now. Some people say JRE, some people say Lex, some people say others. We'll wait and see for the official announcement. What else is going on? Well, WatchGuru reports Federal Reserve's Christopher Waller says could cut rates as early as July meeting. Interesting. Coinbase obtains regulatory license to offer crypto services across Europe. And finally, Coinbase CEO says the world needs crypto now more than ever. Debt is growing exponentially. Inflation is crippling entire nations. Economic freedom is declining. It's time to increase economic freedom globally with crypto. And I agree with Agent 47. I think he is on the right track. Well, ADA went down to like 5.6, now back up 5.74. I did buy more ADA, and I made the announcement on X as well. I will continue to accumulate more ADA because for me, I think this is a no-brainer. We are below fair value prices into an even better price, close to the local floor, which I think is 51 cents. So right now, altcoins are just hurting really bad compared to Bitcoin. But it is what it is. I think that we're going to continue to go sideways until peace dividends, the right macroeconomics, legislation, in addition to Russell 2000 index reclaim its previous highs, and many more key catalysts before we start seeing some resemblance of an altcoin season. I think that it's a very good bargain right now. I'm going to continue to buy more in these ranges, and I've set some more limit orders below if it goes beneath 56, 55 cents. XRP at 2.11. So really no exceptions. Bitcoin is the only one that's doing good right now. And Bitcoin dominance has actually risen to a whopping 65.2%. In the meantime, this Russell 2000 index is not doing anything, and this is an indicator of when retail goes risk on, because unlike the S&P 500, Russell 2000 index has a lot of like really kind of like not too great stocks in this. And so this is like almost like a low mid cap rotation, but for the stock world. So we'll continue to watch and DCA in chunks. Let me know, guys. Are you buying the dip? Are you not buying the dip? How low do you think it'll go? Is it up from here? Are we just going to continue to go sideways? I think sideways with mostly negative price volatility until maybe Q3, Q4. But guys, we'll continue to cover the good updates, which there's still plenty of, and definitely want to give a shout out to Bloomberg. And I'm excited. I think it will be inevitable, but the hard cap date is sometime in October, if I recall correctly. So we're probably not going to see ETFs getting approved left and right until maybe end of summer, early autumn. So guys, let me know what you guys think. What are you most excited about? Are you buying the dips? Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.